Hey guys, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am sharing a rustic wedding shower decor with you. In one of my recent Dollar Tree hauls, I had shared some of the greenery that I picked up and that I was going to be using that for decorations for an upcoming wedding shower. And so some of you said, please show that. And I thought that it would be a great idea to share my thought process, some of the things I already have in my home, and I just kind of pull things together to use for the occasion. So that way you're not spending a whole lot of money purchasing things for a one-time thing. So I thought that you could get some inspiration for maybe upcoming weddings or wedding showers or something just to decorate your home with this very popular farmhouse theme. So let's get into it. First up is decorating with mason jars. There is nothing more rustic than an old mason jar, and I have some of these in my stash. I'm fortunate to have found some of these at antique shows, antique shops. My mother-in-law has picked some up for me, and so I just love decorating with them. To get my flowers to stay, I use a variety of glass beads from the Dollar Tree. I just fill the jar and I will stick the greenery in there. It camouflages the greenery. It just makes everything look so put together. Sometimes I will tie jute on it or raffia. Sometimes I use ribbon. So it just really depends. But if you're fortunate enough to find some mason jars, there you go with some decorations. Next up is this fabric swag. It may look a little familiar because it sits on my mantle all throughout the year. I kid you not. When I need a fabric swag for something that I am decorating with, I pull it off and it goes with me. I made a Valentine one just a few short years ago using this same technique, and so I will link to that in the video. I just use the muslin fabrics. I promise you, it was so simple. It's just a matter of tying it on. So I will link to that Valentine swag video so you can check it out too. I made a couple of flower arrangements and I want to share my favorite way to make little flower arrangements like this. I have tin cans, watering cans. I have bouquets of flowers that I got from a Walmart or either Hobby Lobby. I am a huge fan of the Walmart bouquets. They're only $5 and you get quality flowers. Anyway, I picked up this tin can. It looks like it has this little these little bands around it, and I have it in my stash, and I like it for something like this. So since this wedding shower was a very rustic, it fit the bill. Anyway, these bouquets are the magnolia bouquets. It has a lot of different texture. It has leaves and different flowers in it, and they are beautiful. And so all I did was take off the price tag and I just stuck them in here, and there I had one of the most beautiful arrangements for this rustic wedding shower. I did the same thing with this galvanized pitcher. I did pick this up at Walmart. The flowers are hydrangea bush I got from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago, and I just used one of these bushes in this little galvanized pitcher. I just arranged it on the table so that it would look very nice, and there you have it. It is just so super fun to have these farmhouse galvanized tin cans in my stash that I could pull them out and use them for occasions like this. This last DIY farmhouse little rustic decor that I put together here, I did have to put my little thinking cap on because I wanted something that I could take apart where it's not permanent. So let me show you what I did to put this little cute little thing together. Most of these supplies are from the Dollar Tree, like this Flowers and Garden oval tin, as well as this block of styrofoam, the greenery stems, the little plastic mason jars, the excelsior, and the ribbon. The only thing that I did not get at Dollar Tree is this little wooden picket fence. I picked this up at the 99-cent store for $1.99. I like the size of it, I thought it was going to be perfect for a project like this, so that's what I used. I wanted something temporary so that I could take apart easily, and these little mason jars with glass beads in them held my little picket fence perfectly. I just filled the little jar and stuck my little fence in there. The only thing that I glued was the little ribbon. So let me share how I made this little bow. So I measured out 9 inches of this burlap ribbon. I just folded the edges together where they meet there in the middle. I'm taking my little tiny attacher stapling it in the middle. Then I cut off about 1 inch. I'm measuring that there, and it's exactly 1 inch. That is going to be for the middle. So I just bunch it up, and then I put a bead of hot glue. Careful not to burn my fingers, because that has happened to me. And then I just loop that little middle around, and I hot glue it in place. I'm going to pull out my little hot glue fingers. They're just little silicone fingers. I get asked about these during some of my videos. They're just protect your fingers from hot glue, and so you can get them at any craft store where hot glue products are sold or glue products are sold, or I will have a link to my Amazon store that you can find them. So now I'm just putting a bit of hot glue on there and just gluing the bow to the other part of the burlap that I have on this little jar. I buy this little baby's breath or gypso from the Dollar Tree as well. Showing you 2 tags. One has baby's breath and one has gypso on it. But I cut off little stems of that and stuck it in the little mason jars. I'm sorry I didn't get footage of that, but that's what I did. So then now I am just putting, I have the styrofoam block in there, and I just took some of the Excelsior, put that on top. I'm not gluing anything. I am just sticking everything down in there, and so I'm just taking the greenery and I'm just going around, and I'm just going to cut off some of the stem because it's a little bit too long. My flowers don't sit as far down as what I would like them to, so I just take my wire cutters and I just cut off some of that stem. Then taking a little bit more of the baby's breath or gypso, I am just sporadically putting it in my little arrangement, sticking it down into the styrofoam so that it gives it a little bit more texture and a little bit, different color added to it. I love the way that this little arrangement turned out, and after the fact, I thought that I could make a little sign to hang on the little picket fence, or you could use for table numbers. Really, the possibilities are endless. I would love to know what was your favorite, or if you have some tips and tricks to share with me. Leave them in the comments below. I love to hear from you more than you will ever know. Thank you so much for your support, and we will talk to you very soon, and God bless.